Hello there, Only One Kenobi here, Only One. This is VC306, and thank you for sticking with me because that's it. After this, it's Dooku, and I'm up to date with quick shots. So I've soldiered through for the last couple of months, and unfortunately, I don't have this one loose. But I'm going to show you the other Revan that came out recently. The other release, and there he is. We'll have another look at him. Great figure that, and here he is again, but in light side form, and very quickly, I'll just say to Darth Wizzy Wizard, if you're watching, you asked me a question, which I have answered today. I filmed, or have been filming for Only One fans today, and your question was, do I get excited about certain figures or whatever? Or I think primarily you meant if there's a figure coming up that I don't really embrace, am I excited to see it or whatever? And in the case of this quick shot, because I know I'm not going to open it, maybe this is one of the ones where I wasn't as excited to do it, but having said that, I am quite enjoying looking at it right now through the bubble. It is quite nice. I've got no cause to have this one loose. I do have sort of an expanded universe shelf I want to create in my loose figure room. I haven't quite finalised the details of it, but this does look nice, doesn't it? That lovely, I want to say cream, but it reminds me of melted milk chocolate, white chocolate, that, doesn't it? Look at this robe. Lovely. But yeah, I much prefer Dark Side Revan or just Darth Revan. But yeah, Galaxy of Heroes, like I said for the other figure, I do like the badge on that. It works because it's red. I was always nervous that they would deviate from the classic fonts for the vintage collection. Most of them follow suit. You've either got that type, the narrow font that you see there that you saw for Phantom Menace and all the prequels, but then you've got the chunky Empire Strikes Back style that goes also for the Clone Wars. With this one, they have taken a little bit of creative license. That's the Galaxy of Heroes emblem. Certainly for the Knights of the Old Republic, you got a take on that, which was pretty much more or less the emblem, as was the case for Force Unleashed. But the fact they're red, it works. I was always nervous about how they would do alternative badges on the vintage collection card backs, and I always kind of hoped that if it was anything other than a specific movie or something, they'd just do it on a New Hope card back, like they did a while back. See these figures there for the, they're for gaming greats. They're Jedi Fallen Order and things like that, the Shadow Trooper and things, and Battlefront. But yeah, now I've kind of opened up and appreciate that you can have alternative badges. I don't know how many they're going to do for the Galaxy of Heroes. It's kind of an interesting brand they're going for TVC, because it kind of opens the door for many potential characters. As you're looking at that, look at this. I love that shot because I like seeing light shine off the puncher. It's an unpunched card, ladies and gentlemen. It's a shame that not more are unpunched in the vintage collection, but that's just the way of the way of things. When things come in double packs like this did with the HK-47 droid, you're going to get an unpunched card. So there you go. I just hope that if they ever reissue Cody, where are you, Cody? Yeah. I hope if they ever bring him out again, they bring him in some kind of 2-pack where he's unpunched. Because an unpunched Cody is what I always wanted. £500 one sold for recently, and my story, if you want to go and check that out, please do. Type in Only One Kenobi and Cody, and you'll see a video where I talked about what I could have gotten for, which was £50. That will be 4.5 years ago. Oh, man, I missed an open goal there, man. £50. Anyway, I'm digressing all over the place, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a bit of a point and press today because I don't have the figure specifically loose. But have another look at this one again. Check out my other video review of Revan. It wasn't long ago. Beautiful that they've finally done him correctly in the TVC or 3 3/4 inch scale. Lovely figure. I'm going to take this hood off again because I haven't seen him without the hood since I did the review. But yeah, I imagine he will look just like this in his light side form. I need to read that book I've got on Revan. I did buy it some years ago. I'm terrible at reading books. When I say terrible at reading, I can read, but I just don't do it. I find myself pulled towards other mediums. But my mother likes to read. I wished I had her passion for it. I find myself, I don't know, I get distracted when I read, man, and I get bored. I flip the page or switch off, I zone out. Depends. Maybe I've not read the right stuff, ladies and gentlemen. If you've got any novels you recommend, let me know. Anyway, this is him in the bubble. Lovely light side robe there. Very interesting. Again, one is tempted to have it loose, you know, to see what it's like when he's free of that packaging. But the colours and everything are beautiful. Lovely. And there's that mask. Quite nice having the white robe in a way, because you can sort of see a bit better. It enhances the mask a bit more with the hard goods on. And the cardback image, I haven't played the... I was going to say the game, but I think this might be based on a novelization. Am I right? I don't know. It depends on how many Knights of the Old Republic they did, and if they looked at his switch, his fluctuation between the light and the dark side. I don't know. I know he spent time with Malik when in his dark side era during that game. In that game, I should say. Let's have a look on the back, ladies and gentlemen. Jedi Knight Revan. How about that? The journey from the dark side back to the light is complete. There you go. You see, this is his switch back to the light. Anyway, whatever, man. This must be at one point when he's rid of Malik. What happened to Bastila Shan? Is she with him before or after the switch? I don't know. So many questions. Maybe I should get some answers and read. Find out the information. But still, that's all really I can say. I like it. Yeah, it's nice. The whole Galaxy of Heroes. I do see adverts for them all the time. It's a computer game, right? Am I right? It's not a computer game, but it's like an app game or something for your phone. But again, it's a nice idea, and it gives license to opening up the floor for characters, a variety of characters, dare I say. So even right back to this era of Revan, thousands of years before the events of the Battle of Yavin, should we say? BBY. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only One. Out.